and welcome to a Farming Simulator 22 mod spotlight. This one's going to be a bit different. We have no vehicles today. Today is Placeable Day, so I have a whole bunch of placeable mods which I have already placed in a field. So we'll go and look at them in a second, but we will look at them in the shop first. Just look at them here. So to start with, we have in silos. We've got the grain heaps mod. So this is the mod where you can make grain heaps. So you place them down and then you can tip grain into them. I've already placed a wheat one down, so we'll have a look at that shortly. Then in production, we have got the, let's start here. We've got the grain dryer, which is this large facility here, which creates dried grain, which you get slightly less of, but it's worth slightly more money. So that's interesting. We'll have a look at that as well. We have trout production, which you turn mineral feed into trout at. So there you go. The trout production comes with something else, which is in sell points. It's right here. It's the market sell point, where you can sell many things, but I believe added to it, if you see down there in the bottom right, it's about to cycle through, is eventually, it'll get there one day. There you go, trout. Then the grain dryer sell point is also here for the dried grain. And then in greenhouses, we've got the apple tree mod, which gives us this nice group of apple trees, this little forest, or just this single apple tree, which they require quite a lot of stuff, but we'll look at them shortly. In selling points, there is a apple tree, like an apple sell point, which you can sell apples at, and apple juice, which is produced in the juice production facility here, which I've also placed. I believe that is all of them. Yeah, I think that's all of our placeable mods. There's a chance I might have missed one, but we're gonna take a drive down there now. I'm gonna take this Manitou because we may need to move some pallets around. So I just commandeered a field down the road here, cultivated it, and then placed all the buildings on it. I have not cared about landscaping at all, so it's a bit of a mess, but it also provides, like, it shows you what kind of concrete or grass or whatever just happened there that is left by placing all of these buildings. So here they all are. I have quite a lot of vehicles on standby as well to show how all these work. So let's stop here for a second. So first of all, we have the grain dryer, which you have to load using this enormous conveyor. It's massive. Look at the size of it. It's the first time I've ever used it actually. But here's the grain dryer. So I believe this is where you get it out. We'll need to see about that. And yeah, there it all is. And there's the managing of it. So you can put corn, wheat, and barley in. We're going to try some wheat. So let's actually activate that just now. In fact, let's activate a lot of these. So apples. Actually just activate them all. We'll look at them later. There we go. Right. Here is the apples. You can see there's apples under a tree. That's quite cool. I don't know which one's making. I think it's the trout production making that absolute racket. But yes, so this is where your apples grow. So you have to put water, seeds, solids, fertilizer, and manure in here to get apples, which I've done. We'll also put. You also have to do the same with the little tree. We'll do that ourselves in a second. Here's the trout production, in which you have to put mineral feed. We'll also do that in a second. Got some sitting there in that reno. Here's the sell point, which looks very nice. Got some parked cars, motorbike, posters, BMW, motorcycle. Very nice. Look in there. Nice amount of detail. It's got this old Daewoo van. It's quite cool. 24/7 supermarket. Very nice. this is the sell point for the apples. And here's the apple juice production, which you can also make grape juice and raisins at, I believe. Can you go inside? You can. Look in here. Got apples and juice and things and crates and a window. Yeah, very nice. Ooh, look at that turning. Very nice. That's the sell point for the dried grain. And then over here is where the grain heap is. Yeah, which you can't walk through. It's an invisible wall. Right, let's start with the trout production. This will be one of the easiest. It's also one of the noisiest. So let's just fire up our Reno here, which is filled with mineral feed. We'll see how much it takes. So let's tip, and it's back there only a tip. As you can see, I did not level this place at all. Right. Now mineral feed is rather expensive, so the trout's going to have to, produce a bit of money. My goodness, that's taking a lot. Right, there we go. Took 66%. 67, I guess. So let's have a look in here. Trout. Oh, it wasn't even full. It just stopped. So, wow. That could probably take well over 100,000 litres. So it takes 3 mineral feed to produce 10 trouts. So, yeah. I'm actually going to run the time scale up to 60. Maybe, yeah, 60. It won't get dark, hopefully, by the end, but we'll get some production happening. Let's handle the trees next. I think it's this that's making the noise. I don't know. It's quite an annoying noise. But we have the McCormick here, which has a large amount of manure in it. So let's tip that in this tree. We'll see how much it takes. That's a sizable amount of manure. My goodness. So it took 68% of this trailer. Well, I mean, that's a fair bit for a single tree. Then we have the two Zetas with matching class trailers. Let's just tip these here. There we go, very nice. I don't know what the seeds are for, because I don't know why you'd be like planting the tree. The tree's there. I don't know why you need seeds, but I don't ask questions. How much does that take? 80%. Let's see if it takes the same amount of fertilizer. Is it exactly 10,000 litres it took? Any chance? Since it's a 12,600 litre capacity trailer. Ooh, a bit far. There we go, tipping on the fertilizer. Yeah. 10,000 litres. And let's just ditch this trailer here. Go and pick up the water tanker and give it some water. There's no water in the tanker. Let's just use the Power Tools mod to fill it. There we go, very nice. Oh, we've got our first bit of trout. First pallet of trout. So let's just tip that in there, see how much water it takes. My goodness, 30 trees. Great. Right, well, let's see how much that filled. Oh wow, what is so noisy? Maybe it's the... No, I think it's the trout. I don't know. Let's see. Right. Yes, save. What are we looking for? Apples. Apple tree. Ah, so the water almost filled it. There we go. So we should have some apples being produced. We'll see when the... Oh, look. Got a pallet of apples. Oops, just chucked it. They look very nice. So let's actually, I'll just pick it up going to use the Manitou, but we'll just carry it. Let's just go and put it over here. And oh, there we go, took it. So now hopefully we have some juice production happening. Has anything changed in here? Don't think so. But hopefully that'll produce some nice juice for us. So we'll leave them. My goodness, there's another pallet of apples. I could become a full-time apple farmer here. There we go. Right. That should make plenty of juice now, hopefully. How many cycles? So it's making a lot of apples because of all the different things I've put in it. Right. The apple tree's just the same. Yeah. But you get more cycles with the larger trees, which makes sense. More trees, more cycles. And the apple juice takes 5 apples to make 4 juices. So, very nice. We'll look at the sale prices for everything in a little bit. But let's get some grain dried, eh? We have the case of the Daimler trailer from last time over here, which is full of wheat. Just slow time down a little bit so it doesn't get dark. There we go. I don't actually know how this conveyor belt thing works. So. Oh, there it goes. Very nice. So that's just putting it straight to the dryer. Very nice. Right. I'm not going to put it all in. That'll do, because I want to save some to put in the wheat heap over here. So we'll just going to do that just now, actually. Let's turn around. I have completely wrecked this field with placeables, but that's fine. These can just stay here. So let's just go and park up here. I think it's, yeah, just completely rammed that car, but it's fine. Go away from tipping to the tiny little hole. Look. There's the beginning of some wheat in the pile. I'm actually just going to fill the trailer with the power tools so that we can well, let's change the tip side because I don't really want it to come through the little hole. There we go. Let's just see how big the pile can get. I believe it holds 150,000 litres. So yeah, that looks good. It's a fair pile of grain. Looks good. Looks fairly logically shaped. Doesn't have any square edges. And then let's just try and get it back out. And there we go. It's filling back up. Very nice. Excellent. Well, very good. Right, let's see. Oh, good grief, we've got more apples. Let's get the Manitou that I bought somewhere. And we'll just try and pick up a pallet. Let's actually just check the grain dryer is working. It is indeed. So it does 1,000 cycles a month. Yeah. Yeah, so it reduces the amount of wheat that it's already produced quite a lot. We'll get a trailer over in a second to pick that up. I'm just going to go and pick up an apple pallet with the forklift to make sure they behave themselves as pallets. We'll also just sell this pallet direct and see how much money we get for it. Yeah, they behave themselves pretty well. So it's 1,000 litres in each pallet. And we'll just give that to store. Let's see how much we get for 1,000 litres. £2,400, my goodness. And the rate of those apples being produced is pretty high, so that could certainly be a lucrative business. Yeah, very nice. Let's see how's the trout getting on. They've got some trout. Let's get the Manitou a bit there then. We'll see how much we get for a pallet of trout. I do like these kind of mods with FS22, giving different productions, because the base game ones are nice. I've used them quite a bit. They do work quite well to add value to your crops, but it's always nice to have some different types, and who doesn't want to farm trout in FS, you know? So let's just pick this up. There we go. So it's 1,000 litres of trout as well. You know, you have got to ask the question, where are the trout? Since there's no, like, pond or anything. But, you know, we'd ask questions. So it's 3,800 for some trout, which probably does make it efficient, considering that was 300 litres of mineral feed put in there. And 300 litres of mineral feed will be about £500. So, yes, this does seem to be quite an intelligent buy. Yes. It's just some lower. Yeah, 3,800. Not bad at all. So now let's... who haven't we played with yet? Well, the juice facility hasn't produced any juice yet, so we'll have to wait to see what money that makes us. Let's go to the grain dryer. I believe there's an invisible wall here, I've noticed. Now, I don't think it belongs to the apple trees. I think it belongs to the trout facility. Oh, no, maybe not. I don't know. That's my one problem with having them all so close. It's kind of hard to tell. Are you empty? You're not. Do I have any empty vehicles? I think the McCormick might be empty. Nope. Fine, we'll just take this. And we'll just kind of tip this on the ground. No one will care, right? Yes, I know I'm making a mess, but it's... Jeez, I don't even have access to tip on the ground. I just want to tip the seeds. Just tip them there. Excellent. Right, let's put some dried grain in here now. We'll see what kind of price we get for it. If the dried grain comes out of there, we're probably going to need a conveyor belt, aren't we? Yes, methinks we might. Because, well, obviously that's not getting under... Oh, I just missed as well. It's obviously not getting under there. Oh, it's clip throughable. Yeah, but it's still not... It ain't filling. So let's move to the forward then. And this whole big apparatus. This thing is enormous. I had no idea this was this big. Why are we not driving? What's the problem here? Oh, tractor's not on. Usually helps. Right, let's... There we go. Move that in a bit. Just scrape it through everything. If we part this like that, will that work? Park it there, maybe. And we'll part this below it, which is, goodness, so high up. I think that's below. I think you can lower it, so maybe we'll do that. Oh wait, start filling. Ah. Oh. Oh wait. Ah, dry wheat. There we go. Did that go into the... Where's it going? Where's it not starting? Am I not in the right place? Let's lower it. Aha! There we go. Oh, it stopped again. Let's lower it down. Oh, it's actually going to be over the fence, isn't it? Oh, good grief. There we go. Excellent. I'm a professional here, don't worry. Right. So with 12,600 litres of dried wheat, let's go and see how much we get for that. No, you can't sell it there, obviously. It has to be at this sell point. There we go. I believe at this sell point you can sell regular wheat as well. Let's see how much we get for this. $19,259. That's not a bad price at all. Let's just go over here. The New Holland CX that we did last time is still working. So let's just go and get a load off it, and we'll see how much we get for normal wheat. I believe he's full. You'll also be glad to notice I have fixed my textures, since... Never mind, they've unfixed themselves. That's really weird. I was having texture issues last time, and I got them fixed. But they haven't fixed themselves. They've unfixed themselves. That's really annoying. It doesn't seem to affect everything. Like, this class trailer is fine. This Zeta is fine, I think. Oh no, but the centre of the steering wheel isn't. No, I don't know what's going on. If anyone does, please leave a comment. I'm quite confused. Wow, it's quite a slow unload. Come on. There we go. Right, so it's not going to be quite as much, but still. Oh, we could have taken it out. I forgot we had that silo grain pile thing. We could have just taken it out of that. Oh well. Let's just go and tip this. Slow time down a bit before we get into nightfall. Just tip this in here. Oh, you can't tip regular grain here. Oh lord, where's the nearest sell point then? Erlingrad grain dryer, grain mill, grain dryer. Is that? Huh? Why is that listed as a sell point? That's strange. Where are all these other places? There's a place near me. Farmer's Market. That's not going to take grain. Oh, good grief! Is there nowhere near me that's going to take grain? You know what? Let's just look at the prices instead then of doing it. You know, so dry wheat is 1,532. Regular wheat is about 1,111. So yeah, you're certainly making a fair profit. Let's see what the trout is. Yeah, trout is 3,800, as we found out. Apples are 1,224. Yep. And apple juice is 7,000. What? My goodness, that's not bad at all. Jeez, let's go and sell some juice. There's one more thing I want to check after this. I want to check what other fruits this 24/7 supermarket can sell. I've just flattened the sell store, but it's fine. Right. It's beginning to get rather dark. Oh, on YouTube you can still see fine. Right. That was indeed £7,000 of juice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Right, well then, let's just have a look and see what this thing can sell. Markets. Is there any way you can just go by? I know, market sell point. It can sell quite a lot of things. Can it sell grain? No. Eggs. It can. Yep. Milk. There's quite a few things it can sell. Very nice. Well, that's quite good. So it's quite a useful facility. The trout obviously cannot be sold anywhere else, and neither can the grain. I believe the apples can't be sold anywhere either. Well, they can be sold here for not very much money compared to the stall, but they can be sold at the trout sale point. yeah, so I believe that is that is us with all our chaos here. Um, well, the disaster area. But yeah, I'm a big fan of really all of these. My favorite is probably actually the I quite like the grain dryer. And I quite like the apples as well. The trout production is just a bit funny how they just appear, but it certainly makes you good money. The trout production and this obviously come together. You have to unpack the folder, which contains both of these mods. They're technically separate mods, but they come in the same download. But you just need to unpack the folder and put them in your mod folder independently. And I like the green storage heaps as well. I think we have a full set of 1, 2, 3, 4 good mods. So thank you very much for watching, and next time I'll have some vehicles again. How about that? But yes, hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please give it a like. And if you want to see some more, subscribe. And it just got suddenly darker. And I will talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.